Today is the 11th of November 2024. Welcome, dear ladies and gentlemen, for the South Sudan news summary. As the headline stands, South Sudan People Defense Force accused of rape killing 3 civilians in Wonduruba, Payam. Gunmen adopt boy in Akobo County. Central Equatorial State Governor urges head teachers to curb child drug abuse. President Salva Kiir sack Deputy Finance Minister. News in details. Civilians in Wonduruba administrative area of Central Equatorial State on Saturday accused soldiers of South Sudan's People Defense Force of raping and killing an elderly woman, her husband, and a boy of about 8 years of age, a Wonduruba resident, on condition of anonymity for fear of reprisal, says the 3 people were picked from their houses on Friday evening by soldiers and killed in cold blood. He also said civilians in the area are now sleeping in the bushes due to fear of falling victims to the hands of the Raj soldiers. And an underage boy was adopted by armed assailants in Akobo County, Jonglei State, on Saturday afternoon. Benson Gatwich, the executive security officer in the county commissioner's office, said the adoptee was in the company of another boy when they were waylaid. There was an attack in the Nyandik area of Akobo County on Saturday afternoon. He said the area was attacked and the 2 boys, age 11, were adopted, but one of them managed to escape from captivity unhurt. Meanwhile, Central Equatorial State Governor Agustino Jadala Wani had urged head teachers to fight drugs abuse among school children across the state. Acting Information Minister Gerard Francis expressed the governor's sentiment after Central Equatorial State Extraordinary Council of Ministers meeting at the State Secretariat on Thursday. Francis called on the school heads to assert their authority over the school children who were affected by drugs and alcohol. And the South Sudan's President Salva Kiir has sacked the country's Deputy Finance Minister, the first replacement in the force since March 2020. Kiir gave no reason for firing Agok Makuru, who was appointed on 12 of March 2020. Makuru, a lawyer, is a senior member of the opposition SPLM-IO led by the first Vice President Riek Machar. In another presidential degree, Salva Kiir appointed bench judge, a member of the South Sudan of the SPLM-IO party, as the new Deputy Minister of Finance and Planning. And the Kenyan-led Tomiani Peace Initiative between the South Sudan government and the out-haul opposition groups will resume on 11th of November 2024. This development follows Kenyan President William Ruto's visit to Juba on Wednesday, where he held talks with President Salva Kiir, first Vice President Riek Machar, and other stakeholders in the transitional government on national unity. President Ruto said in a statement after the trip that the parties to the South Sudan peace process have addressed to resume mediation in Nairobi to address outstanding issues. Meanwhile, in the world of sport, the National Council of Ministers on Friday approved $250,000 for the Ministry of Youth and Sports to organize a conference to raise $9.08 million for the men and the women teams. Addressing reporters after the meeting chaired by President Salva Kiir in Juba, Information Communication Technology and Postal Service Minister Michael Makui said the cabinet listened to a presentation from his youth and sports counterpart. Dr. Joseph Geng Akech said the budget will fund the basketball, football, volleyball, and the athletics teams for both men and the women. That spot from the news brings us the end of our news, but past the main stories. South Sudan People's Defense Forces accused of rape killing 3 civilians in Wonduruba Payam. Gunmen adopt boy in Akobo County. Central Equatorial State Governor urges head teachers to curb child drug abuse. President Salva Kiir sacks Deputy Finance Minister. Tomiani Initiative talks to resume next week. Cabinet approves US $250,000 sport fundraising conference. Thank you. My name remains Tokyo Festo Richard for GMK News.